All right, so I want to go back live, just because this is coming right back. Yeah. Maybe looking for a 7:30 break. I'll be right back. Give me 1 minute. I'm gonna let this play out a little bit, but I am looking for that 7:30 break.
Have a great day. It's to you, Drew.
I'm good, buddy.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'll be back on 11:30.
Sounds good.
All right. So far, it's holding up.
No, it's like that.
For GE continuing. RVSM looking like it's going to crack, creating volume. So far, it's a solid bounce. I'm really kind of seeing, a double bottom there at low days, 40s. And now we're just trying to confirm that VWAP reclaim. I am going to take a starter here, risking 690. Yeah, it definitely ripped through 680. Nice volume came in, but I'd rather wait. See, in here it's still on the backside. I'd rather oh, okay. I'd rather wait for confirmation, and if this really proves to hold, getting a buy in here around 7, adding into the high of daybreak, and we should see 8. It's going to need more time to consolidate because a lot of shorts are going to be piling into this bounce. That's why it's really important now for 690s, that VWAP level 7, for this range, just to hold and confirm. And I'll make shorts real nervous. So I'm seeing in the 15-minute, double bottom here, low of day. Saw a little bounce, and now we're just trying to confirm, like I said, just confirm that VWAP. We can make this higher low here, and then, start pushing back to the highs. That's what I'll be looking to buy, is when it's breaking that high of day. Just gotta be patient.
Homework, Drew?
Reading. Good shit though.
You're reading shit?
Reading about World War I. All that fun stuff.
World War One.
Shit was crazy. Like birthed so many like rebellious writers and whatnot.
ACON looking good.
And if you were to write right?
Low
Some
float,
bad
low
shit
market
back
cap.
in the day, you would be killed.
Came back and reclaimed open
Still be
price,
doing that shit.
$2
Stick it to the man, you know?
Crazy, you know?
plus VWAP. Now we're, volume's coming in and we're breaking through high of day.
Lady parts, you feel me?
Some what?
I would ride over some lady parts.
Oh, for sure.
I'm gonna dress like a big.
So this was really just a, sorry, roommates are a little loud. But this was really just a solid VWAP open price reclaim to test and break high of day to test pre-market highs 260s. So RDBX looking like it's going to have a little bit of a pullback here. We start to really crack under that 690. Volume is fading. And here we go, cracking under 690.
Have a good one, Max.
Have a good one, dude.
Later, Max.
So do you work today?
No, I'll be back home from school at like 9.
God damn
Yeah,
it.
it's a long day. But swing is smooth after work.
Oh yeah. Jared, what are you doing today?
You're looking at it, bud.
Fuck yeah. We're probably gonna go to Northwood at like 4. Cause we worked at Armstrong Woods, so
Oh, that's sick.
I don't know if you wanna tag along.
Jared, do something.
Just let me know, yeah?
Fucking A, dude.
The world is your oyster.
Come on, brother.
Well, I have Thursday. I'm getting my tire fixed.
How does that affect your day today? It's Wednesday.
Yeah, I don't want to be driving all the way out to Northwood on a
That's true.
spare tire.
I think Christina's.
Yeah, the market's been pretty dead the past few days, but is it because of the Fed speaking? I don't know. It could be. It will definitely make traders anxious. They might want to sit back and kind of wait and see what the Fed's going to say. But there's still plenty of opportunity. It's just kind of, you just need to really be patient. The plays are there. There's been plenty of opportunities and plays this week. And then RVSN doing exactly what Fatty was talking about. It did have a nice little morning push and a little squeeze up to that 255, but then topped out. What the hell? Really just topped out, and now it's fading. Volume's fading. We'll see how low a day can hold. I see the continuation on this though. I like how we've been seeing some breakouts working, like this. It was, I think it was CRXT last week. And CYN. Was it Redbox? Yeah, and then RDBX, you know, really confirmed the breakouts. We've been seeing a solid handful of breakouts actually working, which is nice because I'm excited for, you know, some of those to set up again. And this is still holding up. This is setting up nicely. You know, you got the gap up this morning. It's really failing to break down. We're kind of just in this range from, you know, the 720s from the 640s, 650s. I'm just gonna wait for it to really choose a direction. The shorts are expecting a low day break. And the overall trend, you know, they're in the first red day here. They're really not up that much. They're really expecting it to, you know, keep cracking to new lows, and, you know, come back down, back into the 6s and 5s. Or back down to the 5s or the 4s. But the fact this is holding up really nicely. It's going to need more time though. It's going to really need to prove itself, really suck in shorts. Because, you know, a lot of shorts were piling in here, definitely piling into this bounce. And they're really just risking that high of day. That's why if it breaks high of day on volume, it's going to squeeze shorts. And so far we've held that 680 level. Now we're perking right back through VWAP. Here we go, perking right back up through 7. And as you can see, every time it dips, it's on lower volume. You know, we did have a huge volume candle on this volume bar on this candle here, but it faded. It tried to crack to new lows, but it really couldn't. It held low of day really well, and volume really faded and was really low. And then every time it does have a little bit of volume and some buying, it has a really nice spike right back up. We just had a little bit of volume, you know, and we perked right back up to 710. So really just trying to watch the trend, you know. I really like this spike. I really like this volume perk. I really like how it's trying to hold VWAP here. After, you know, volume fading, you know, and during the dip, which is good. It's trying to hold. It's not going to hold it to a T, but, you know, held 680 really well. Came right back. It's chopping around VWAP, trying to hold, trying to prove itself. I'm not waiting for a high of day break. I think all the shorts that are in this and piling in this right now are all going to be risking that high of day, the 720, 730. And I think once that key level breaks, all those shorts are going to get squeezed, and we should see 8 at least. I know next resistance should be in the low 8s, and $8 is a whole level, whole dollar key psychological number. Just whole dollar, half dollar levels are just like psychological levels for people. They tend to like to buy and sell in those levels. As you can see, yesterday it had that spike up into the 838, and we're just going to look for a high day break to go up and test previous day high. I think it can get to 8, low 8s. And you can also see from the first day, or this day here, all this bottoming action in the low 8s as well. All that support from that day is now becoming resistance. So low 8s, 830 here. This is where it came back and topped out. Now we're fading. So now if this can break through high of day, I'm looking for 720, 730 to test 8 low 8s. I do not. It's really, shorts are still in control. So you really just have to sit on your hands and be patient. But when this does start to break those key levels, I'm just going to be hitting limit orders. Bless you. I'm most likely going to be hitting limit orders as I'm seeing it really prove itself. And so every once in a while, if I'm really desperate, I'll do a market order. But for the most part, I'm doing limit orders. And so by the ask, it would be whatever the ask is right now, 694. If I were to buy the ask, it would smack it and smack it at 694. And then same thing with the bid. If I'm going to sell the bid, it's whatever the bid is right now. So I'd be getting out 694 for a break even. But I like this is making higher lows right now. See, 15-minute makes it pretty clear. Nice double bottom there at low of day. Nice bounce. Now we're trying to confirm the VWAP hold. And then from there, I want to see a nice, strong volume perk and a high of day break. Right now, like I said, it's just trying to prove itself. So you really just have to stay patient. Like you could be taking a starter in here as it's trying to hold VWAP. Maybe risking 680. I can see it, but at the same time, I still think shorts are in control, and I really need to see something more to want to get in. And I traded this earlier. Me and Fatty both traded this. You can see it came out in the morning. We let it run in the morning. It topped out at pre-market highs. And I did get a little emotional, and I took a starter here when I thought it was going to break through. I held through the dip. I did add. Where was it? I added in here. When I made a higher low, reclaimed VWAP. I added, and I was adding through the high of day break as well as when we were getting a nice strong volume perk, and it looked like we were really going to squeeze through high of day this morning, and we definitely got faked out and sucked in. We tried to hold it for a few minutes and let it really see if that dip, how the dip was going to react, but we ended up taking bigger losses than usual this morning, which hasn't happened to us in a while. So it was actually good for everyone who watched this morning to kind of see how that played out. Yep, all been there for sure. But I can definitely easily, if this holds up and we get that high of day break, easily can make that back. It was just in a little too early. Really should have just been more patient. Really should have just let this play out and prove itself, and kind of wait for that higher day break and let it see how it reacted to it. Because if I would have just been a little bit patient, I would have never even gotten in on the high day break because it sucked right back so quick. So I think patience is really key. I would have never taken the loss in the morning. Should have never, if I didn't buy up here and get emotional and buy up at the high, I most likely never would have added down here because I really just wanted to get my average down. Because I was just just sure that this was going to break and squeeze up to 8. And my over conviction is what kind of screwed me. I sold down here at the low. Terrible sell. So now I really just want to stay patient. Let it go up there, test the 720s, see how it reacts, make sure we're not going to get another fake out like we did earlier, and really let it confirm that it wants to break and hold that high of day. And then from there, I think we'll see 8 low 8s. Yeah, it still has a lot of proving itself. It needs to prove itself a lot more. That's why I'm saying taking a starter here would be risky. I mean, you could, but it's still shorts and sellers are in control. I do like how it's holding VWAP now. It's really trying to still just confirm that VWAP level. But volume is still fading. We're gonna need to see a lot more volume. Similar, if not more than what we saw this morning to really break through these highs. But it is holding. You have to say it's very bullish for it to hold, low of day like that. Nice double bottom. Nice little push back up towards the highs. Now we're holding VWAP. Yeah. I like that. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly right. It's perfect. And that's an angle too. You could break it when you can buy it when it's breaking above trend. I would just take a starter. It will usually dip and try to confirm. When it's confirming, you can add, and then also you can be adding into the high of day break if we get that as well. If it doesn't, then you can be selling into that high of day. But that would just be, at this point, high of day is right there, so you might as well just try to hold through a high of day break. Because we look for 10-15% each trade, so we're looking for 720, 730 to test low eights, and we would take our snipe. But I'm not looking for a VWAP hold from 7 to test 730, or maybe just a quick fake out or quick spike up into 750 or something. We're not looking for like any kind of scalp or anything. We're looking for a nice short squeeze. We know a lot of shorts are sucked into this. When this fails to meet their expectations, they're going to want to cover their position. And this is, to be honest, this is looking juicy. This is looking juicy. And it really just needs the time. It needs the time to consolidate, really prove itself. We're using, this is TD Ameritrade. And I just have two monitors set up. I also trade on TD as well. Yeah. And I used to just use Thinkorswim, TD's mobile app. I used to always trade from my phone when I worked full time. And now that I'm able to be home and be at my computer, I've been trading from the actual TD Ameritrade. And I've actually liked it much better. It's much easier to trade, get in and out. I also really like the charting for TD Ameritrade as well. And if you ever want, you know, a good trading mobile app, TD Ameritrade, you know, Thinkorswim is the best trading app there is out there. I've tried I've tried a handful of the other ones, and they don't even compare. I haven't really messed with Webull. I've liked TD's charting so well that I've never even, you know, after I found TD, I never looked for any other, you know, platforms for charting. For shorts, you're gonna want to go to like Cobra Trades or something. But I think they have like a $25,000 minimum. But there are certain brokers that you will want to use if you're going to be shorting, that have the best locates. So right now, RDBX is spiking up. It's trying to get some volume. Trying to push back up towards 720. Here we go, testing 730, high of day. I'm going to stay patient here. I like the volume coming in. I like how we're finally choosing a direction. That the buyers are stepping in. We're getting the volume. We're testing that high of day. So we just gotta, you know, see how it reacts. We'll see how much it dips. We'll see how the volume is on that dip. I'd like to see a dip, maybe come back down, hold 710, 7. You know, and some lighter volume, and then really get that push back and through high of day. I don't want to buy straight into the spike and be buying into a double top here. Oh, and here we go, right through high of day. Just like that. Okay, now at this point, now that it's pushing through high of day, just look for some kind of dip holding the 720s, 730. We're proving that volume wants to come in, that we want to push through high of day. Let's see, you know, let's see if it's going to confirm it now. looking good on the 15 minute. See that VWAP hold confirmed. Now we're trying to push through high of day. Now we have to wait for that high of day to confirm. And that's when I really think we're going to get the move. So I'm just going to be looking for a dip back down to 720. So far, it's holding the 730s pretty well. Fuck, man. Definitely chasing, but I need to have some sort of position in this if this is not going to give me the pullback I want. Yeah, definitely a cup and handle. Here's the confirm. Now I have to look back. Here's the cup, the handle, and the teapot, the spout. If we get a pullback back into the 720s, I'm definitely going to be adding. Because not only are we confirming, hot morning high of day, we're confirming pre-market highs as well. Good boy. Lay down. volume coming in. We're trying to get a big pullback, but really not pulling back all that much. Held actually really well. I'm gonna add another 100 shares. I really like how it's holding that 730 level. Yeah, if it confirms that trend line for sure. See, the 720s held really well. It's really trying to confirm high of day. It's holding those 730s. This is where you really got to stay patient. It's not easy holding through pullbacks. We're getting a lot of selling right now, but it's on low volume. Yeah, look at the volume. Like this dip right now into the 720s looks scary, but it's on light volume. There's not a whole lot of force behind it. I added. So I like how high of day is holding. I like how, I feel like there's a lot of support here now at 720. I have heard that, but I have no idea what that means. I heard that like yesterday or a couple of days ago. But I'm not too sure what that really means. Here we go, trying to bounce, getting a little bit of volume. after that, you know, trying to dip on light volume. Now here we go. We're getting a little bit of buying. We're perking right back up into the 730s. Really confirming that high of day. Now I'd really like to see some nice volume come in and let's really start to break through new highs. Break past 760. Come on, let's get the volume. No, he went home. He's got other stuff to do midday, other work he's got to do. Sidekick. He's the man, I'm telling you. It's a 50-50 relationship, guys. Come on. Come on now. Don't do him dirty like that. His name is Fadi, F-A-D-I. So far, you know, we're trying to pull back, but we're super light volume. And so let's see if we can make a higher low here and see if we can get that trend reversal and really start getting back up towards the highs. So far, it's not looking too great. Keeps making lower lows and lower highs. The volume is fading. But it is holding 720. It is holding, you know, that high of, that morning high of day. I need some more volume like this. I need another pop in volume like this, and us really start pushing back up. You know, there's a little bounce back into the 730s. But no volume. I need to see more volume. Yeah, so far holding 720 really well. But it needs more. Each bounce is lower and lower. It's making lower highs. RVSN coming back. Also one to keep on watch. It's my brother about to leave for school. I don't know why he's being annoying. So I apologize. I do have roommates. My desk is out in kind of the living room area. We have two big living rooms, and I get no Wi-Fi in my room, and so okay. Well, I mean, it is annoying. Don't get me wrong. I know, you know, it's not easy living with 4 roommates and having everybody walk kind of back and forth. The house is kind of popping in the morning. Everybody's up. Yeah, everyone's mostly gone right now. It's just my brother. He's getting ready for school. He's starting a little bit later today. Here we go. Perking back up into the 740s. I like it. I need to see more volume. But I do like that 720 was holding. Let's go. I want to see volume keep coming in. Let's get back above. Let's make a new high. That's what I want to see right now. Really start squeezing shorts. This is a clear uptrend. We're getting nice higher lows. Now I'm really seeing this as a higher low off VWAP, which I really like. Holding high, morning high of day. I really expect this to really start, picking up in volume and ripping through new highs and getting up to that $8 level. I'd like to see some sort of higher low now. See that shift in momentum from a clear backside to a clear front side. Uh, 300 shares. You can see it here. Obviously taking some losses on it earlier. 300 shares at a 737 average. So far, dipping on lighter volume compared to the buying. So you see the buying coming in. Now we're getting the dip, and it's definitely on lighter volume. So far, nice. Trying to make a nice higher low. I'd really like to see a nice high of day break. is a lower float, lower market cap. I know a lot of shorts are trapped in this. We really just need to prove to fail to break down. As long as the 720s hold, I'm really comfortable. Damn. Here we go. Get 750. Come on, baby. Let's break through high of day. We're trying. It's trying. I like that little bit of volume perk. I like how it dipped on lighter volume. It's a clear momentum shift. We're trying to get back up and test that high of day. Shorts are trapped in this. They don't like how it's coming up and you know, failing to break down. Well, let's keep that volume coming in. Now it's just being patient. You know, this may not just rip up right away. This may need a little bit more time. But now I'm risking off that 720 level. And if we do pull back, I'd like to see, you know, a higher low off 720. Here we go. It's looking like it really wants to just pop off. Come on, baby. I think if we can get through high of day now, we might really start seeing that squeeze action that we look for and that real, you know, parabolic move up towards 8. Trying to pull back here. So far 740 is holding pretty well. High of day 758. All right, just about 10 cents below that. We need to see some more volume. Like I said, I want to see volume like this coming in. I like how we're getting a little bit of perks in there. And you see the little bit of perks that we're getting nice pushes back up towards the highs, and it's really holding up really well. Once again, 740s trying to hold. See, 15-minute chart really helps tell the story. Double top, fade, really holds, double bottom. Nice little bounce, confirms VWAP. Now we're getting the push up and through high of day, and we're really, kind of just slowly pushing and grinding through. So we saw the high of day break, we saw the hold, we're seeing the bounce back up towards the high of day. Now let's see if we can get the higher low. But so far you can see all this buying coming in, and every time it has a red candle, it's on really low volume. So I think all these shorts are really trapped in here, and we're getting a lot of buying and demand coming back. Pushing this thing back up to new highs, and shorts are trapped and they're scared right now. And they're trying to see if it's just a fake out, and this is going to get sucked right back down under 7, or if this is really going to confirm and try to keep going higher. And that's what it's doing right now, is just trying to confirm. And I think once it really confirms, it's going to really scare out shorts, and they're going to have to sell their position. So right now they're thinking, okay, we're getting a little push through, that high day, which was probably my stop. They got greedy. They don't want to take the loss. I'm like, okay, it topped out. Now it's pulling back. Now this is just a lower high. So now let's just wait and see if it can come back to VWAP and start cracking under VWAP. But it's not. It's holding up really nicely. And here we go. We're trying to get right back above 750. This is where I'd really like to see a high day break. 758. We're testing. Come on, let's get into the 760s. Here we go, new highs. There we go. Just let this confirm that high of day break. I've noticed that this is a little bit of a choppier play, so I'm going to try to be patient, hold through some chop a little bit. As long as it's holding the trend, key levels, I want to be patient with my shares and really see it through to either 8 or the low 8s. I don't want to get emotional and start selling my shares into this little pop through high of day. Only up about 3% right now, so definitely don't want to be selling shares when I'm only up 3%. Told you gotta keep that bathroom door closed. He's a menace. Jack, come here. Come on, let's see 770s. Drew, are my clothes still in the dryer? Come on, let's see 770s.
Been scrolling?
I've been scrolling.
Here we go, 770s.
No.
I want to see a nice push up towards 8.
Usually Max gets like an extra early little exit.
Want to see it really start getting that parabolic move.
Then he left and I just kept going.
What is your TikTok feed?
Right now it's just kind of being choppy and just grinding higher.
Weight stuff, which is kind of frustrating because like I don't want to do about it right now. But like I get some really funny shit. I get some like golf stuff. I'm sick. A lot of like women's issues. She's alright still. So did you just believe that?
Yeah.
I was just hoping it was sitting up in there. Not that we don't have that.
Tons of it. I'm gonna eat them.
I'm gonna eat it. I might do some
Come on, baby.
deviled eggs or something.
Come on, baby.
Just to get rid of some.
Come on, let's see 8. Let's just see that quick push right up to 8.
I have a bad habit of sleeping on my stomach.
Like,
And like my I accidentally really fucked up last night. My lower
It's
back.
been really choppy and annoying. Really not getting a clear move like I would like.
I'll either sleep on my left side or on my stomach.
Yeah, same. I just feel like laying straight on my back is uncomfortable.
So uncomfortable. Yeah, I agree. Mmm. Yummy.
Try and help me stay patient. I don't want to pay too much attention to the level 2. I really just want to focus on the trend and the price action and the volume. I wouldn't want to focus on level 2 until it starts getting up towards $8. Around key levels is when you really want to pay attention to level 2. Right now you just want to watch the trend. Keep an eye on the volume, the price action. Right now we're trying to pull back a little bit.
Bro, we get us a lot of lighters.
Jax, why don't you come here and lay down? Come here. He's like, nope. Alright, let's just see how this pullback holds. I don't want to get shaken out by just a random pullback. It's necessary. It's healthy. Still making higher lows, holding trend. And this is what's hard about trading too, is just being patient, sitting on your hands, holding through pullbacks like this. It's easy to go and see a chart, you know, end of day in hindsight and be like, oh, I should have bought here and freaking held and, you know, added here. But when you're in the moment, going tick by tick, minute for minute, it's, you know, a lot harder. That's why you really have to have a plan and just stick to your plan. Risking 720, I'm looking for 8. And there's a pullback you really don't like to see, but also I'm not gonna get freaked out by a dip like this. It's really not that much volume so far. As long as we get a higher low off of 720, I think trend is still intact.
Alright, buddy, I am out of here for the day. Everything out here, okay?
Have a beautiful day.
Thank you. I hope you do as well. See you this evening. You're off at
I'll be home around 9.
PM? He's outside,
I
just so
know.
you know. Just so
Thank you.
Yeah, you got
Have
it.
a great day, Peyton.
Thanks, you too.
Right now, it's trying to hold your VWAP an open price. Drew, if you turn that down, or put some AirPods in. So far, I'm not liking this pullback at all. There's been no bounce. Not a very strong bounce so far. Alright. Well, looks like Fatty nailed this. He took it from 703 to 773. Which, freaking awesome sell. I'm just trying to stay patient though. As long as that 720 level holds, I'm comfortable. I'm adding. I'm staying patient. Probably gonna risk 7. This is looking like a double bottom. it's not looking great now. Not looking great. I can't. Definitely frustrating. Well, we'll see how it plays out. Probably gonna call it a morning, take a break for a couple hours. We'll be back around 11:30, 12, last hour and a half of the close.